morning. In curvilinear motion system, up to this we have studied firstly the rectangle coordinate system, then second we have studied the normal and tangential coordinate system, and third now we will see today polar coordinate system or polar coordinate. It is also known as a radial and transverse coordinate system. Consider a particle moving along a curve. Consider a particle moving along a curve at position point P at any time instant t. The particle is located at a radial distance r from a fixed point or origin and having an angular measurement theta to the radial line. This is a radial line. The direction along a position vector r is known as a radial direction. So this direction is known as a radial direction. And the direction perpendicular to r, is known as a transverse direction. Now ER is equal to unit vector along a radial direction and E theta is equal to unit vector along a transverse direction. Velocity component is the algebraic sum of these two. So velocity component v bar is given by r dot, that is a radial velocity component, plus r theta dot, and that is the transverse velocity component. To get a resultant velocity, v is equal to under root vr square plus v theta square, and angle or direction is given by tan alpha is equal to v theta by vr. On the same side, acceleration component is given by radial acceleration component is given by r double dot minus r theta dot square, and transverse acceleration component plus transverse acceleration component is given as 2r dot theta dot plus r theta double dot. Then total acceleration is the resultant acceleration and is equal to under root ar square plus a theta square, and angle beta or direction is given by tan beta is equal to a theta by ar. So in short, you have to just remember these two equations for velocity and for acceleration. Now we'll solve one problem, so which will cover our idea. To clear our idea, we'll study the first problem. The angular position of a rod is given by theta is equal to 2/3 pi t square radians, and position of a collar is given by r is equal to 18 t raised to 4 plus 4 meter. Determine the velocity and acceleration of a collar at t is equal to 0.4 second. So diagram is given. Now we have to divide this problem into two parts. First, the r equation, which is given 18 t raised to 4 plus 4, and angular is, this is a radial and this is angular, theta is equal to 2/3 of pi t square. So we'll find out differentiation with respect to t. So r dot is equal to 72 t cube, and r double dot, once again differentiation, we'll get 216 t square. Same line, theta dot is equal to, here also differentiation with respect to t, we'll get 4 by 3 pi t, and theta double dot is equal to 4 by 3 pi. Now boundary condition is given as t is equal to 0.4 seconds, where we need to find out resultant velocity and resultant acceleration. So as needed in the formula, we'll find out value of r dot and r double dot by putting t is equal to 0.4, and on the same line we'll find out the value of theta in radians, theta dot and theta double dot by putting these all values in equation. Now then just a substitution of values in the formula. So we know v is equal to r dot plus r theta dot, so we'll put the values and we'll get radial velocity as 4.6 and transverse velocity as 7.13. Resultant velocity will get by squaring, adding them and taking a root as 8.78 meter per second. Angular direction will get by as 57 degree. Same way for the acceleration, in the formula we'll put the values and we will get radial acceleration as 22.04 and transverse acceleration as 34 meter per second square. We have to find out total acceleration, so we'll get by taking a root by and adding, squaring them and adding them and taking a root, we'll get as a 40 meter per second square. Also we'll get angle which indicate the direction. So this is the final answer.